One that dominated Formula One tracks, then brought that cutting-edge technology to the streets. A brand whose every model carries speed, engineering excellence, and a wild racing spirit. So which McLaren models became true legends in automotive history? Which ones left an unforgettable mark? Now, join me on a breathtaking journey through the top 5 most iconic McLaren cars of all time. Kicking off our list at number 5 is a machine that truly blurs the line between race car and road car, the McLaren 620R. Unveiled in 2020, the 620R is essentially the road-going version of the 570 SGT4 race car. McLaren didn't try to soften it for daily driving. Instead, they made it a barely tamed track weapon. Under the hood, it packs a 3.8-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine delivering 610 horsepower and 620 Newton-meters of torque. Paired with a lightweight carbon fiber chassis, this allows the car to reach a top speed of 322 km per hour. What sets the 620R apart is its pure, uncompromised focus on performance. It features manually adjustable coilover suspension, carbon ceramic brakes, and ultra-sticky Pirelli Trofeo R tires straight from the track. The large adjustable rear wing generates significant downforce, keeping the car glued to the road at high speeds. Inside, luxury takes a back seat. You get racing bucket seats, a 6-point harness, and a stripped-down cockpit designed for driving, not comfort. Even the embodies the raw racing DNA of the brand, offering an authentic motorsport experience that few road cars can match. It's not just fast, it's brutally precise, demanding, and utterly addictive. A true track car wearing a license plate. Number 4 brings us to one of the most iconic hypercars ever made, the McLaren P1. When it debuted at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show, the P1 wasn't just an engine with an electric motor. It produced a jaw-dropping 903 horsepower and 900 Newton-meters of torque. This hybrid system wasn't about efficiency, it was about instantaneous power delivery. The P1 could accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.8 seconds, but raw speed wasn't the only story here, and stability at high speeds. Its design was revolutionary, fluid, organic, and entirely functional. Every vent, curve, and surface was designed to reduce drag and increase downforce. The cabin, meanwhile, in a car. Limited to just 375 units, the P1 has become a modern-day collectible masterpiece. It's also part of the legendary hypercar Holy Trinity, alongside the LaFerrari and Porsche 918 Spider. The McLaren P1 was a technological showcase that proved hybrid systems could enhance performance rather than limit it. A decade later, it's still considered one of the greatest driving experiences ever created. Savage, beautiful, and ahead of its time. Taking the third spot is a model that redefined what a modern supercar could be, the McLaren 720S. Introduced in 2017, breathtaking looks, otherworldly performance, and surprising usability. At its heart is a 4.0-litre twin-turbocharged V8 producing 710 horsepower and 770 Newton-meters of torque. It launches from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.9 seconds, with a top speed of 341 km per hour. But the 720S is not just about speed. Its carbon fiber monocage 2 chassis keeps it light and incredibly stiff, allowing the suspension to work with surgical precision. The active suspension system continuously adjusts for optimal grip and comfort, making the car astonishingly stable through corners. Aerodynamics play a huge role here. The teardrop-shaped cabin design minimizes drag and maximizes downforce, while hidden air channels cleverly manage airflow. And of course, those signature dihedral doors don't just look dramatic, they help with aerodynamics and practicality too. Inside, McLaren managed to combine luxury and driver focus beautifully. The cabin is elegant yet minimalist, with a folding digital display that gives you either full information or a race-focused readout. What makes the 720S truly special is its dual personality. It can be a comfortable cruiser one moment and a track monster the next. It's arguably the car that brought McLaren into the mainstream supercar conversation, proving they could blend everyday usability with mind-bending performance. In second place, we have a car often hailed as the greatest, conceived by Gordon Murray and launched in 1992, the F1 was an engineering moonshot. It featured a central driving position with 2 passenger seats flanking the driver, creating a perfect balance and unique driving sensation. Under its lightweight carbon fiber body was a 6.1-liter naturally aspirated BMW V12 producing 618 horsepower. That might seem modest today, but thanks to its weight of just 1,138 kilograms, the F1 set a top speed of 386 kilometers per hour, a record that stood until the Bugatti Veyron came along more than a decade later. There were no turbos, no hybrid systems, and no electronic driving aids. The F1 delivered pure, unfiltered driving, a mechanical symphony of precision and power. The interior combined race car focus with unexpected luxury touches like gold-lined engine bays for heat insulation. Only 106 units were produced, including race versions like the F1 GTR, which famously won the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1995. This victory cemented its legendary status not just as a road car, but as a motorsport icon. Today, the McLaren F1 is revered by collectors, engineers, and drivers alike. Its influence can be felt in nearly every hypercar that came after. Even 3 decades later, it remains the ultimate expression of McLaren's engineering philosophy. And finally, at number 1, we reach the McLaren P1 GTR, a car that represents McLaren unleashed with zero compromises. Built as a track-only version of the P1, the GTR took everything to the extreme. Its hybrid powertrain delivers a colossal 986 horsepower, while its stripped-out interior and aggressive aerodynamics make it feel more like a Le Mans prototype than a hypercar. The P1 GTR sits lower, wider, and meaner than the road car. A massive fixed rear wing and aerodynamic fins generate huge amounts of downforce, giving it the ability to corner like a full-fledged race car. The car rides on slick tires, and its suspension is track-optimized, providing incredible grip and responsiveness. Only 58 units were built, offered exclusively to McLaren's most dedicated customers, who also received access to driver training and track programs. Buying a P1, the P1 GTR embodies McLaren's DNA in its purest form. Technology derived from racing, unleashed without the constraints of public roads. It's raw, wild, and brutally fast. A car that doesn't just set lap times, it creates legends. And there you have it, 5 McLaren legends that changed the game forever. From the raw, race-bred aggression of the 620R to the futuristic brutality of the P1 GTR, each one of these cars represents a different chapter in McLaren's incredible story. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these models would you choose if you could take just one for a drive? Would you go for the pure analog magic of the McLaren F1, or would you pick the insane power and aero of the P1 GTR? Maybe you'd choose the elegant but deadly 720S, the perfect mix of daily drivability and supercar madness. Tell me in the comments, which McLaren is your ultimate dream car and why? I love reading your thoughts, and your answers often give me ideas for future videos. Speaking of which, I need your help. What should we cover next? Should we do top 5 Ferrari versus McLaren rivalries, or maybe the greatest Lamborghini models ever built? Or how about a full ranking of the best electric supercars of the future? Your feedback shapes this channel, so don't hold back. Drop your ideas below and let's build the next episode together. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share. Until next time, keep dreaming big, drive safe, and stay passionate.